Hidden DNA is revealing secrets of animals' lives. Hidden DNA is revealing secrets of animals' lives. DNA, shed by plants and animals, are providing astonishing biological insights. It had been more than 140 years since a two-legged, foot-long salamander, protected by the state of Texas, had been found near Eagle Pass, a town on the United States-Mexico border. But in 2019, biologist Krista Ruppert realized that she just needed a pitcher of muddy water to filter to prove they were still there. At Eagle Pass, Ruppert found enough environmental DNA, trace genetic material, left behind as organisms crawl, swim, or flap their way through life, to establish that the elusive amphibians still live in the area. In the last decade or so, environmental DNA, or EDNA, has revolutionized marine and aquatic research by allowing scientists to sample an entire ecosystem with a liter of water. EDNA has become biologists' skeleton key, as it's a relatively cheap, non-invasive, and simple technique that can be modified to study any form of life, and it often requires less time and labor than previous methods. Stop and swab the roses. Stop and swab the roses. In 2017, researchers from Denmark plucked a bouquet of wildflowers from 2 Danish fields and popped them into a chemical bath to extract any DNA on their surface. A single wild celery flower had DNA from 25 species of arthropods. Overall, they detected EDNA from at least 135 species with tremendous diversity, including species that have a very short time span of interactions. EDNA samples taken from flowers could provide insight into a region or plant species' most active pollinators. Pathogens in the sand. Pathogens in the sand. A team of scientists in Florida has recovered genetic material from the flipper prints left by individual loggerhead turtle hatchlings, weighing about 2/4, making their way to the sea. Further analysis demonstrated that EDNA can also help the monitoring of disease. The tiny tracks also contained EDNA from CHHV5, a virus that causes the debilitating cancerous growths in young turtle. The discovery challenges the presiding theory that the disease is passed horizontally, either through the water or through contact between turtles. This possibly means that vertical transmission from mother to hatchling is also at play, which would have a really big knock-on effect in terms of how this disease could be mitigated. Clear blue skies. Clear blue skies. Christina Lingard used a variety of vacuums to suck up air at the Copenhagen Zoo. By filtering air at several sites across the zoo, Lingard ultimately detected 49 species of animals, even fish that were fed to predator species. But what was missed was almost as fascinating as what they found. Some species were never detected. She thought, if she was smelling any scent that they're putting off, then there must be DNA being carried with those droplets. But EDNA from the zoo's most stinky resident, a maned wolf, evaded their filters. The open ocean. The open ocean. Population dynamics for the whale shark, an enigmatic giant that doesn't need to surface for air, remain something of a mystery to scientists. To learn about them, scientists typically use spears to take biopsies from their bodies. But by collecting EDNA samples a few meters behind whale sharks, Dugel and her team obtained clear enough reads to determine individual sharks' genetic markers that provide information on where its ancestors lived and its relatedness to other populations. They were a perfect match for traditional biopsies taken from the same individuals. Invertebrate informants. Invertebrate informants. A flourishing subfield of EDNA is iDNA, or invertebrate-acquired DNA. Early studies on sea sponges have found they create accidental EDNA repositories as they filter feed, while leeches contain a genetic record of their past blood meals that can last as long as 4 months. Researchers have also recovered species-level DNA from the guts of dung beetles that dined on other animals' feces. Tea leaves that tell the past. Tea leaves that tell the past. A German team reported finding EDNA from 1,279 distinct species of insects, spiders, and other arthropods in teas and spices purchased in grocery stores. This finding unlocks a potential treasure trove of new data, as the historical botanical specimens collected around the world for centuries could contain information on the species that surrounded them in life. No, silver bullet. No, silver bullet. But even EDNA's biggest proponents say it's just a supplement, and not a replacement, for traditional field sampling techniques. So far, EDNA can't reveal an organism's age, sex, or body condition. Still, it's hard to overstate the sense of wonder scientists feel at the power of the technique.